Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to play with some brand new Too Faced products that I believe have just launched in Australia. We have a Born This Way palette and some highlighting and bronzing palette. So, I need to move the water away from the laptop. Let's get straight into this video. So I'm just going to take my Bangn Body Eye Brightener and Lip Balm. That's like a 2-in-1. Eye and Beauty Balm. Smells so nice. Let's start with concealing my eyes. So I'm just going to take a 1-1-10 face shape. I'm just going to take the Revlon stick in Natural Tan and I'm just going to pop that over my eyelid using my 110 brush from Jouer. We're just going to create a really nice sticky surface. So for my brows today, I'm actually going to go in with the Napoleon Perdis brow pencils, which I actually used when I worked there back in the day. So let's start by filling in my brows. I'm just going to take this through the front and sharpen up that area there and then start to replicate natural brow hairs. I'm just going to push up and push the product into my skin. I'm going in with a pretty light hand. Okay, my brows are feeling like they're a little dark for me at the moment. So I'm just going to try and lighten them up with a number 3 by Benefit, which is Gimme Brow. And I love Gimme Brow for this because I feel like if I do go in with something too light or too dark, I can always lighten it up with a shade that I have with Gimme Brow. So you could definitely use like a lighter or darker shade from them to kind of change the coloring of the brows. Well, try to anyway. And now I'm going to carve out my brow. So I'm just going to take that same concealer stick from Revlon and just a flat definer brush from Quartz Beauty. Carve out the brow. So now it's time to get into my eyes. We're going to go ahead and use the Too Faced Born This Way The Natural Nudes, which is this one right here. I really like that the palette has both shimmer and mattes. I feel like that's really versatile, and let's get straight into the look. Let's start off by taking this shade right here. I'm just taking that on a 228 from Jouer, and we're just gonna like really bronze up the eye. So we're taking that sandy shade, which is called Maple, and we're just gonna run that through the crease of the eye. Not going to be scared to bring it up a little higher because the lashes that I have chosen for the look today are pretty dramatic. We're definitely going for the Instagram glam today, so I feel like I want to keep the look really matte today. So the next shade that I'm going to go in with is this one here, which is called Seashell. I'm mixing that in with Nude and taking that on a flat shader from Fenty Beauty. Now I'm just going to dip into my Nude Rich palette by Huda Beauty. I'm going to take this shade right here, which is kind of like a mocha shade. But the reason why I'm taking this one is because I feel like this one is just too much of a cool tone brown. I need something a little bit more rich in color. So I just feel like that's the only thing missing from this palette. So we're just going to dip into this shade here and just taking that on a concealer brush from Quartz Beauty. I'm just going to press that. Oh, okay. Probably a little richer than I was expecting. So now dipping into Truffle, I'm just going to blend that into my crease line. I feel like earthy tones are just always going to be around. They just complement your eyes so much. So the aim of the look today is to take that crease pretty high so you can see it through my lashes. And now I'm just going to pick up that flat shader again and dip into Swan from Too Faced and just press over that inner corner. Make sure we've got a really nice bright inner corner. With my cake pencil from Kat Von D, I'm actually just going to run over that lash line and build up a really nice brown smudgy liner. Now because I have gone a little thicker with that liner, I just need to add a little bit more darkness on the outside so I feel like it's complementing my eye shape a little more. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara. So I'm just taking my Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced and I'm just pumping up my lashes ready for falsies. My lashes today are from the Lavish Lash Lounge and I am using the style Smitten. Tilting my head back, I'm just going to press them onto my lash bed. Okay, so I've just gone ahead and removed all that under eye fallout using my new oil-free makeup remover by Neutrogena. It's so good. So now I'm just going to go ahead and prime my face. I'm actually going to use the Bangn Body Firming Lotion to do this. I heard from the PR company that sent it to me that you could definitely use it as a primer for your face. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this Bangn Body Firming Lotion all over my face. I love something that can be used for face and body. I feel like that's just really versatile. Oh my goodness, it smells amazing. Thick. She's thick, but she ain't oily. Okay, for foundation today, I'm actually going to go in with the Revlon Candid Glow. This is Honey Beige. This is a light buildable foundation and it's just going to give me like a kind of glowy finish. I'm not totally loving this KRxx brush as a foundation brush anymore. I did see Mario using it at his masterclass. It just works more for like a really lightweight liquid foundation, but I don't feel like this is a lightweight liquid. I need something with a little more coverage, so I'm gonna go in with my face tape from Tarte. Yeah, this is just gonna give me like a little more coverage around this area, which is what we want. For concealer today, I'm probably just gonna take my Honey by NARS, but I do have my Hourglass Vanish that I do really like, but I feel like it might just be a little light. We'll try the Vanish first. I love the applicator on this. I just feel like it gives you a really beautiful coverage. Definitely very light. I'm not loving my skin today, guys. So I'm going to take my Huda Beauty. It's a little more heavy duty stuff. It could be my KRxx brush. I don't know if this is like the right one for what I want to achieve today. I feel like that's a bit better. That's like giving me a little bit more coverage. I feel like I was a little patchy before. I don't know if the Candid Glow goes well with the Tarte face tape. They were like separating on my face almost. This stuff is absolutely beautiful, but I probably wouldn't use it as a primer again. It's rich in shea butter, and I feel like when it's rich in shea butter, I don't think you can use too much of it underneath your foundation because I feel like it starts to break up the foundation. It smells so beautiful, the texture is beautiful, but I would probably just use it by itself. I wouldn't use it under makeup. Okay, so now I'm a little happier with that all over coverage. It definitely helped by applying that little bit more of the Huda Beauty in the center of the face and then working it around. But I feel like my face is so oily right now, I definitely need to set it with a lot of powder. I'm just going to take the Revlon Candid Glow Powder. Okay, so I have absolutely overloaded my under eye with powder. Powder's not really working for me. What's going on around my nose? Is that my fault? What did I do? I don't know right now. Let's introduce a synthetic brush. I feel like it looks like I've got fur on my face. What is happening? My base is not working today. Where did I go wrong? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna take a big fluffy powder brush. I'm taking Cashew. I'm pressing it. What is going on today? I can't film to save my life. Okay, I'm pressing that all over because my skin just feels really oily. I don't know if it was the firming lotion with the Candid Glow, with the face tape, everything. So we're just gonna mat it all down. Mat, 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 mat. Mat me up. Whoop. I need to go back to bed. For my cheeks today, I'm actually going to take the Jouer light to medium bronzer duo. The light to medium and me always don't get along. You know, I prefer the medium to dark. So this is a really beautiful product, but I'm actually just going to put it to the side and introduce my Bajan Girl by Fenty Beauty, which is just a little bit more like warmer and deeper. As you see now, I'm going to get a lot more of a stronger result. Just going to take a little fluffy brush from Morphe and take the Jouer suntan bronzer. Just bronze up this area here. Just give me a really nice defined nose. And for blush, I'm going to take the Pink Honey Pop from Clinique and just a fluffy brush from Nude by Nature. This is a cheek fluffy brush. Okay, now for the fun part and what we've all been waiting for, I'm going to take the Too Faced Turn Up the Light. So we're going to take Dazzle, Glow and Soft Focus, and I'm going to apply that as a highlight. I'm going to take a fan brush from Sephora and dip into Glow. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, Too Faced, I love you. Wow, this is like so beautiful. And I'm just going to put a little bit of soft focus just like down the bridge of my nose. I don't like it when it's too shiny down the bridge of my nose, or I don't know if I just got a bit excited there. Dip into soft focus again just with this little brush. And I'm just going to kind of sweep that underneath my eyes. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is dip into my Heritage Eye Crayon from Zoeva, and this is Morphology. It's just like a kind of bronzy, goldy tone. So I've just kind of smudged that underneath my eye. Now I'm going to set over that using a small pencil brush from Jouer. And we're going to dip into Born This Way palette again. And I'm going to take Maple and Truffle, mix them together. And we're just going to softly blend over. We're going to apply some Better Than Sex mascara. So I'm taking one of my favorite liners at the moment. This is the Spice liner from Mecca Max. And I'm starting in the center and just going exactly underneath the natural lip frame. Now I'm going to continue doing that until I get to the natural points. You can overdraw within reason as much as you want, but I would always recommend going back to the natural points on either side of the lip to make it appear more natural in photos. I'm going to complete the same process on the top. Overdraw slightly over the Cupid's bow. To get that really nice ombre effect, I always like to shade in the outsides. I then get my nude lipstick in the center of my lip, and then with a little lip brush, I blend them in together. Now to give my lips a little extra shine, I'm just going to go in with Pick Up by Marc Jacobs, and I'm going to press that in the center again over my Cupid's bow and rub my lips together. For my setting spray, I'm just going to take the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And we're all done. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this cool tone, smoky eye, Kardashian look and lip. If I'm going to be totally honest, this one is probably one of my favorites. It is so versatile. The fact that it comes with two different highlights, this one is definitely more stronger, that's softer, and then that there's no shimmer. It's just like a really soft blurring powder for underneath the eye, or that's where I used it anyway, and I found it to be amazing. I definitely love this one so much, and it's worth the buy. I hope you're all safe at home and well with your families. I will see you guys in my next tutorial.